Today I have a piece from the group Watch Angels. So Watch Angels is a very interesting group that has a number of brands part of them, and it has a concept where there are projects you can take part in via crowd manufacturing, something like a Kickstarter, but very niche and very focused for people in the watch community who know watches. And the piece which I have today from Watch Angels is actually something that the brand adopts and practices, which is close to my heart, which is the circular economy, which is something that I am always interested to learn more and be part of as we try to reduce the waste in our world, and we try to upcycle, reuse, and repurpose things instead of just wasting them. So the brand at hand today is Cedric Bellon, and it came in a very no-frills packaging, which is fine because less means less waste. Simple, straightforward. And Cedric Bellon has had a number of fine pieces over the years. They are a company that's very focused on sustainability, and their watches has sustainability scores, and they show that they are a champion of the circular economy. So I have with me today the GMT model. The whole case is actually made out of recycled stainless steel, and it's known as naked and raw, which creates such beautiful hues and such beautiful grayish tones. At certain angles it looks velvety smooth, buttery smooth, raw, industrial, and elegant and contemporary. A very nice piece at a very nice ratio at 39 mm with almost Tonyo shaped case, a bit classic, a bit vintage style, brushed on the side, very nicely brushed, very mildly brushed around here where a bezel should be, but it's just raw steel. The logo of Cedric Bellon, the case back as well, just steel, raw steel and raw finish. Cedric Bellon, and this is part of the Watch Angels. Overall, a very nice, beautiful piece, very minimalistic, very artisanal, very avant-garde, if you would say. I love the style of this piece. I love how they've went almost minimalistic but sophisticated. The Italian word for it would be sprezzatura. It looks that way to me, it feels that way to me, and I like it. It has a good weight. This piece is 100% Swiss made and has a sustainability score about 88%, which is very good. And it's a GMT, and apart from everything being very raw and refined, the only bit that really stands out is this GMT arrow in orange, which has lume on it. So the second hand, the minute hands have lume, and there are lume markers at every hour point in different shapes, except for the 3 o'clock where the date window is. And since I've gotten this piece, it's really been a beautiful piece to shoot, and just looking at the different shades of steel, the hue, and how it looks at different angles, it's extremely enjoyable. As for the glass, it's a sapphire crystal, and there's a 24-hour inner dial ring, or like a chapter ring. It's brushed as I've mentioned. The dial is actually a double layer of, again, recycled steel, and it's vertically brushed, which creates this effect, as you can see, which is a very nice effect and aesthetically beautiful to look at. Keep it looking very vintage and classic, it has old radium colored super luminova. The strap as well, as you can see, sustainable genuine leather. It comes with a quick release spring bar, the CB for Cedric Bellon, a very muted simple strap to go with the very raw steel, which works very nicely together. And this piece, it's as well 200 meter water resistant. And the one thing which really drew my attention and is very interesting is that the movement is actually repurposed, which is also in line with the circular economy. Movement is a Swiss-made automatic Soprod C125, which has the usual functions and a GMT hand with 25 jewels, and it's mechanical, self-winding, and up to 4 Hz, and has a power reserve of 42 hours. Overall, it's as I said, very nice piece. I love the finish of industrial meets elegant. And if I unscrew this and move the hands, you can see how the automatic, spelled this way, I kind of like it personally. If you get this watch, or if you want to find out more, you can actually go on their website. There's a sustainability report, and there's more specifications about the movement and more stories about, or more about the brand. And apart from being sustainable from the entire process and the get-go, it looks great. It's a nice, beautiful piece to photograph. It fits very nicely. It looks rugged, sophisticated, and still manages to feel contemporary. And this piece would cost you somewhere around 1,450 Swiss francs. Very nicely made with a great message in mind.